Iron Talk is brought to you by Case IH.
What are farmers doing to feed the planet? They're using Quadtrek technology, soil management, and planting systems from Case IH to foster a better growing environment that maximizes yield potential. Visit caseih.com to be ready.
If you're applying a pre-emerge herbicide this spring and tillage is an option, I'll discuss which tools may prove the most beneficial in today's Iron Talk. There are quite a few herbicides that can be used pre-emerge either after planting or in a strictly no-till environment. If you're using things like Harness, Surpass, Prowl, Valor, or the Authority family of products in this manner, just know that you will need some timely rainfall to get them into the soil and ultimately into the target weeds. If tillage is an option with your farming practices, it can be used to reduce the amount of moisture needed to activate the herbicide and potentially even increase the effectiveness of the product. The key is to get it stirred into the soil evenly at the proper depth for that herbicide to work. We get questions about using a disc as a herbicide incorporation tool every spring. There are corn stalks to chop up and mix into the soil as well as herbicides and fertilizers to get stirred in. The problem with the disc is there isn't enough stirring and mixing to get the herbicide evenly distributed in the soil, and you will see streaking. The same would be true with vertical tillage coulter units. Instead, our preferred tool has been the field cultivator. If you have the sweep set so there are no gaps that aren't tilled, it provides excellent mixing of soil. The other two challenges that are very common are, number 1, getting too deep with the tillage, and number 2, getting deep enough to cover the wheel tracks without getting too deep for the herbicide. We figured out that the majority of your herbicide is moved about half the depth of your tillage. So if you till it 4 inches deep, your herbicide moves 2 inches down, for example. Since most pre-emerge herbicides need to stay in the top inch or so of soil, tillage must stay very shallow. Here's the solution. Drive fast. Now, if you're running 8 miles per hour, chances are you won't be able to get too deep. Also, you can drop the shanks lower just right where the wheel tracks are, so you can cover the wheel tracks without getting too deep across the length of the field cultivator. Follow these tips in conventional or reduced tillage operations to make your pre-emerge herbicides work their best. That's all for today's Iron Talk, and now, back to the show.